Cause ever since I've been leaving, I'm fucked up on something else. We just hook up on the weekend, I keep her up on the shelf. I spill one all on my white tee, bitches like me. Corpse you off the deep end, well bitch I might be. These girls they tryna blind me, fuck out my life please. I ain't got no time if you ain't beside me. Make a stack, Pepe laugh, got all of these bitches, man, she suck me and I do not give up.
Also, you finally show up at the start there, Io. Oh, what was playing? That was Corpse. I don't think Mark is better. No music. There it is, my fixing audio levels. How's that? Is that good? Sure, whatever you say, Stone. Whatever you say, Sayori. The person in the wild who likes Monica. We found him, boys. Knock him up. No, but in all seriousness, how's the audio doing? I want to make sure that you can hear me properly. My pronunciations come out properly. I prefer when my chair can hear every word coming out of me little mouth. Was it this one? No, it's this one that I like so much. Alright. So we did understanding, did reflection. I'll do self-love next. Though I suppose we could start with trust. Ayo, stop apologizing for having to leave due to personal life stuff. Jeez. No, it still doesn't work out. I don't have bots set up, because I'm too lazy to set that shite up. Why not? We'll go from here in canonical order. Oh god, this is gonna be... I hope you're ready for voices. Yeah, I know it sucks. Soccer tryouts. We'll come back in an hour and a half or so. Ah, that's fine. Have a lovely movie. I hope it's worth it. Okay, everyone. The Literature Club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? I miss debate club. You know, it'd be so difficult to start a new club. I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. really starting to lose confidence.
Mark is the only member of the Literature Club. In the days that have passed, all our efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless.
Am I going about this wrong?
Mark glances at one of her flyers. You talk about sales. Like, I don't know the best way to explain, like gliders. She got one of those in there. Oh, a flyer. You mean a poster? A sheet of paper. The headline is, "Do you like literature?"
Maybe but nobody's into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I just can't rely on people liking literature. You sell them on a vision. A vision? But what kind of vision? Maybe I should sell them on murder. I'm really good at that first one. I'm not so good when it comes to people, but I know how to lead others. You want me to do it to you?
Maka rests her head on the desk, deep in thought. Before she realized it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of air conditioning is soothing.
Hello?
God! Suddenly, a voice causes Maka to snap awake.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Hey, is this napping club? No, this is...
Maka pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the Literature Club.
It is literature club. Yay, I thought I had the wrong one for a sec. super sorry. It's like so unprofessional of me to do that. Gotta apologize. I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss club meeting? Where is everyone? Well, about that. This is everyone. I'm very lonely. I only have a stuffed pillow in the background for moral support. Not that I do, questionable actions around it. I get very lonely being by myself here. The stuff in the corner makes me feel a bit better. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. It's just you. That means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Now you're making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori, I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, promise.
Sorry. Mechanical pencil is bothering me.
I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. I was joking about the vice president thing too. I make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that...
Maka tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know anything about Sayori. Sorry. The narrator is still very illiterate.
I'm sorry, this isn't like a real club yet. Would you be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least?
Got it. Also, I don't know if the thing I implemented before is working. FPS is looking good though. That's good. Well, not FPS, the CPU usage. staying below 20, which is what I prefer.
Would you be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least?
Well, no. I want to join now.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell you how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing. You should be proud of it, you know? Let me at least try to turn something stressful to something fun. Nothing else, good at that, so...
Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's very sweet of you, Sayori. No, I'm Maka, by the way.
Maka. That's such a cool name.
Now you're just trying to cheer me up.
But you're smiling.
I didn't say it didn't work.
Maka glances at the flyer on her desk. Realizes that her name is already written on it. So what do we do first?
Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? Even though it's clearly daytime through those windows, we can go home and try and come up with some ideas to recruit club members.
I do that.
Cool. And I think I need to put more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission.
My mission is to make everyone happy.
Yeah, something like that. When you think about it.
Hey, you like hugs? Hugs?
I guess so.
Zori suddenly pulls Maka into a friendly hug, then lets go. Some people could really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Zori whispers loudly. Hug energy is what keeps me at my best.
Hug energy.
Maka laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Maka feels her spirits lifted. It's because she's finally found another club member. But,
well, I look forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun.
Yay! I'm so excited. Gotta think really hard tonight about how to get more people.
Me too.
They're both hit by a truck and never walked again. That's how Doki Doki ends from now on. Nothing ever happened. A day passes, and the time comes for the Literature Club. Maka and Sayori to reconvene. As president, Maka ensures that she is the first to arrive to the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori.
It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. I'm getting kind of worried.
Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Maka, I figured out the matrix. First of all, there's this really scary dude called Morpheus.
Sorry, I'm late. I'm here. I just wanted to go talk with Morpheus for a moment. Don't mind me. It's okay. Welcome back.
And Sayori spins over to Maka and disposes the sheet onto Maka's desk.
Oh, what's this?
It's a poem. Take my hand. Take my hand. Take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me. I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up. The more I can lend to you. If you trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand. Take me forward. Take me to your dreamland.
Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori?
Of course. Wait, no. That's wrong beside the paper.
Huh?
I wasn't ready to shout that. I'm so embarrassed. Maka flips over the paper. Written on the other side is the list of ideas for recruiting new club members.
Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often?
I do, but I'm sure I'm not going anywhere near as good as you are.
Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. Never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I wrote it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like a dramatic version of me that doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be. Or something like that. No, I'm a bit... I don't even know the words to describe how insane I am.
Aw. You should have more confidence to yourself. The Lich Club wasn't after all. God, that is still gonna bother me.
I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. Also, I should probably set a good example by not texting on my phone while streaming at the same time. Now I'm blanking on words because I don't know how to tell people that I'm in the middle of a stream at the moment. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a moment with my phone. Oh, I'm back again. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that.
Doing what?
You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I would love that. Such a good way of learning about other people, you know? It's like you have so many emotions that you can't express to other people usually. But you can what's a poem, right?
Yeah. I think it's helped me form a more cohesive vision for the club. Sorry, I'm still distracted by my phone. So I'm glad you showed me. Even though it was by accident.
Me too. I feel embarrassed at first, but now it kind of feels kind of good that someone else will read it. I'll try and show you more of them in the future.
I'd love that. No, jeez, I'm getting a bit distracted. Yeah, my phone keeps going off, and I don't know why. It's kind of a problem that I have. Like, the notifications go off, and suddenly my eyes are, like, glued onto it to figure out what was said already. It's kind of distracting.
My brain stormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. A brain NATO. Ooh, I should make that into a movie. Hold on, let me write that down. Wayne NATO. It's a superior version of Sharknado. My brain is a natural disaster.
Siri, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Cupcakes.
I was hungry. What's a good idea, isn't it?
Let me think about that.
Oh.
About this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes?
You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flights?
And, like, can't worry that bring the wrong kind of people, you know?
All kinds?
People would just come for the cupcakes and then leave.
Aw, nobody would do that. That'd be mean.
But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature. If they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it.
You know, like go out to school with shaka you'll have. Find people who read books. You know, shoot into the air to scare them away. Scare them to buy our merch. If you go to cloakbrand.com and input the code voiceover and sorry, I couldn't help myself. Or in the morning, during lunch, I tell them to check out the literature club.
The problem with something like that is, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for assignment or something? How do we know if they're just reading for fun?
Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are just doing schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. Sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I definitely like to start doing that.
I'm useful.
I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell people when handing them out? I'll just be like,
Be my friend! Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely day so far. Be my friend!
What's your name? Jimmy? Oh, that's a lovely name. You have such a beautiful name, Jimmy.
Be my friend! Join my club!
Let's figure out how we can better engage people.
Well, we told them about the club activities and stuff.
What club activities? Yeah, I suppose it's my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, sorry. Pretend you're a normal person for a sec. Wait, I didn't mean like that. Ha ha ha. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club?
Well, like, which was stupid. I'm joining the anime club. Oh, that's Natsuki in a nutshell.
What the heck?
Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine.
Okay. What if I said that we, like, do group readings and discuss it together?
I would probably not do that.
That's you, Sayori.
Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. You really catch their interest, you know? Like bashing their heads in with a baseball bat. Figuratively, of course.
This sucks. Why is this so hard?
Oh god, don't be sad.
What do you like about literature, Sayori?
Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. Gives you a chance to express yourself. Like expressing yourself in ways you can't normally do. When you're just doing in your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? Especially with phones nowadays. It's like intimate.
Yeah,
Man, do I wish I could start a literature club somewhere. Man, wouldn't that be fun? Sadly, I don't think I'll ever get the opportunity.
yeah. how do we get that across to people? We like express your true self. Be intimate with us. Okay, that's kind of. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. What? What is it? I forgot all my things in the classroom. Must have gotten too excited. Rush here. Silly me. Rush, but weren't. Never mind. Do you want to get your stuff then?
I'll get it if I don't do it now.
Well, I'll wait for you then.
Okay, it'll only take a second. Zero dashes out of the room, leaving Maka voluntarily alone. Maka sighs and jots her thoughts on a sheet of paper.
Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you? Discover your heart? No. Write your heart out? No. Write the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame.
Maka!
You startled me.
Sorry, but there's something important. On the way to classroom, there was a girl reading a book.
Reading a book?
Natsuri and Wakura.
Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework?
I too tell she was really into it.
Well, I guess we could take a look.
Maka grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom, with Sayori leading the way. This way.
You don't have to run.
Sayori leads Maka over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper.
See you now.
Maka peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book.
I feel creepy doing this.
You should go inside and talk to her.
Me?
You're the president.
I probably would scare her away.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Maka takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. Are we gonna get to meet Yuri early?
That was fast.
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
Why? What happened?
Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. It's like I just left the flyer on the desk and walked away.
That's kinda cute.
I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club.
I hope so. Shall we head back now?
Notifications are still gonna bother me. The two head back to the club room, Zero feeling accomplished, Maka still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Maka and Zero resume to their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Zero's list, with Maka coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot than from where they began. Again, I'm extraordinarily illiterate and suck at talking. Sorry, distracting myself again.
I would say that today was pretty productive, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get new members. Hey, what's this? Zuri pressed that sheet of paper Mako was drawing on earlier.
No, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself.
Join the Literature Club. Right away into your heart.
That's all cute. I thought it was a little over dramatic.
But Zuri pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm telling you. I can tell from talking to you today. Seems like you're afraid of doing something wrong. Sorry, I'm beaming. Seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong.
Yeah, but
Would you call yourself a perfectionist?
yeah. I definitely am. I mean, I always had an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like, I can't accept anything less than that. You know? But I think, in the end, kinda helps me try my hardest. So I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just afraid of deprivating that from that, the vision.
What vision?
It's
Mako pauses to think, and shakes her head to herself. She sighs.
I don't know. I just want everyone to.
Mako trails off. Smiling, Zuri taps her finger against a sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. And I'm here to help you. Mako returns Zuri's smile.
It's kind of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever.
Zuri nods, and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. The only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Zuri breaks the moment with a big yawn. Sorry.
Time to go home?
You would help me. You're the president.
In that case, today's meeting is officially over. Kawaii!
Sorry. I couldn't help myself from saying kawaii.
I look forward to tomorrow.
Me too. Zuri beams and grabs her things. Sorry, tings. Don't know why I had to sound more Irish.
You can go on ahead. I still need a few minutes still.
Oh, I can wait.
That's alright. I just want some alone time.
In that case. Zuri waves enthusiastically at Monica. Go walk. Monica smiles and waves in return as Zuri spins her way out of the club room. All alone. She sighs to herself, takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Zuri, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now.
The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just want to start a club with more passion. Something I could use to help lead people to happiness. That's just key to that.
God, I still hate noise.
Sorry for the little break, I had to get water. There. Fix the audio of the game a little bit so it's easier to hear the lonely music in the background. Okay. There. Should be good. Because there's one to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's always forced to smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be. Perfect.
Maka suddenly notices a folder on the floor next by her desk.
Did Suri leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it.
Worried, Maka opens the folder to check.
Poems?
It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. Feeling of joy is Feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent. It's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers, as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me. All for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, 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 every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die. And you too. Beneath my feet, flower stands alone and beckons to me. I twist its stem and free from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? Look in every direction. The field I stand in. The prosperous field. It's a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor. The carnage of my joy. That is why I decide I must become the flower.
What the? Wait, Suri?
Oh. Pauline Minor. Not like minor as with an O, but minor with an E. Thursday, December 5th, 2019, 2:06 a.m. Subject: stay focused on our goal. As a reminder, to help guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. How granting elevated access to VM affect a person's emotional state? Does granting elevated access to VM affect a person's values and goals? Does someone effectively navigate and experiment with their ability to change the contents of their VM? VM, I believe, is virtual machine. How is elevated access being weaponized? What actions value most contribute to the destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your observations apply to your own universe? Bonus: how can we present this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Unrelated note: we are changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink. Can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and runs the risk of drawing eyes. Oh. 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 This side story trust one. Just one. This is still my favorite of these solid blank ones up here. No, wait, sorry. No, this one has to be my favorite. Poem by Suri and Side Story Trust. Side Story Trust. Ooh. Poem acquired by Sayori. Distributed at special events in the past. Acquire all of Sayori's other poems.
There was once a ladybug. It was so small. It took a really long time to crawl to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring for too long. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know that they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so, the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. This story wasn't really going anywhere. But I know you don't mind. And I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. The one who clings like a doof onto your sleeve. Because it knows you won't squash it. What if it doesn't bug you? Will you stay a while?
The literature club classroom, softly lit by the morning sun. I actually really like that room over this one. Like the darker lit room looks so much nicer. So that's a new one. Okay. Ooh. So Mark has been taking slow control over this place. Interesting. Yeah, she's like, cool. In the middle of something, phone. Another day passes in a flash. It's already time for the next club meeting. Although Marka should have come up with a plan for today's task, she has been able to shake her guilt and anxiety from Sarah's poem.
I'm so stupid. How can I let myself be the center of attention? Sarah's going through all these kinds of feelings. I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask her about her own feelings.
Zori enters the club room with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Marka, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Marka? Is everything okay? Okay?
I'm really sorry. Such a terrible friend.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Marka shakes her head.
I made this all about me. And you said so yesterday. You told me I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours.
Zori responds quickly. What are you talking about? As she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Zori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Marka stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. Wasn't ready to show those. Now you're worrying about me? I don't want that.
But why? We're friends, right?
Wordless, Zori nods.
Friends look out for each other. Just want to be here for you, as much as you're here for me.
Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. This isn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, you do this, and you're just being selfish. Marka massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Zori isn't ready to share certain things. As unfair it is for Marka to pry, it's also painful for Marka to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend.
I'm sorry I looked. Disrespected your privacy.
No, I don't blame you for looking. Well, you at least need to check to see if it was mine.
Yeah.
Marka takes a deep breath.
Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry. I think I'll be able to put this aside, so we can move on. But can you promise me something?
Promise you what? Marka pauses to collect her thoughts.
This is a literature club. It's a place where people can express themselves in ways that
that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now. I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Siri smiles gently. I promise. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it. Mock returns Siri's smile.
I promise.
Me too. As conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. Wait, is there a difference between Mock and Sayori? No, Natsuki and Sayori. What are you talking about, Boko? Maka. Yeah, that's Sayori's voice. Why was I doing Natsuki's? With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities.
So, want to teach me about poetry?
Huh? What about equipment?
It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. Right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do fulfill my end of the promise, you know.
Hey. There's no way I could say no to that.
I just can't expect much.
Do a lot of writing. I'm not like a scholar or anything.
That's fine. I think I just need, like, some motivation. Never know what to start when it comes to writing poems.
Starting isn't so hard. You just kind of need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you.
Yeah, but that won't come out any good.
It's not supposed to.
Gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can start by writing your feelings. See what kind of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings to a little story. You can get your feelings down first, and then make it sound pretty later. It's like it's not like building a railroad, where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage, where you find all the things you want to put in, then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way. It's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. I just get so caught up on how it sounds that I forget what's actually important. Mark pulls out a pen and paper and starts to write. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Marcus scrolls out, you idiot, after she writes it down. No, keep it. Why? Are you calling me an idiot?
Of course not. But the point is, you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want.
But I was just... Well, yeah.
I don't need to scribble. Mako rewrites, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Words stare back at her.
It's kind of funny how I wrote that down... How I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and I did the exact thing again anyway. This could really take some time to get used to.
I believe you. In you. I believe you and in you. Well, it's because you're a marshmallow on the inside. You're nothing but sunshine and rainbows. And cheese. Why am I thinking about cheese? Goddamn, what I miss now?
Thanks, I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course.
Maka continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write down without overthinking. But after a while, with Zero's guidance and encouragement, Maka's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all kinds of random thoughts.
Phew!
Maka looks up and down at her paper.
Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating.
I can tell how hard you're trying. Makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems.
don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really very hard at it, but something that I enjoy doing. With you.
Zori beams.
I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try and work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language.
Hey, let's do this. Maka and Zori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from the recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the Literature Club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. It's gonna end there? No. Another day passes. As usual, Mock's first one to club room. With her is a printout of the revised Literature Club flyer, complete with all its new ideas Mock and Shiori came up with.
If only this was the flyer we gave to the one ring girl the other day.
It's so much more attractive than the old one, but the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely, common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that the one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Mock and Shiori had thought it'd be enough to garner some curiosity from students.
Why do I feel so tense looking at this?
Maka thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise.
Why was I so bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be present if I can't demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about?
The Literature Club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Maka's shoulder only becomes heavier. The debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating articulate points and counterpoints, delivering to them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Maka was so good at it. It exists entirely within her realm of comfort.
It's suffocating. I need to take a break from this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself. For real.
Maka pulls a sheet of paper, grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blob of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Maka lifts her pen, stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Maka's canvas. Out of spite for herself, Maka presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper.
Come on, Monica. Just move your hand.
Maka writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Hi, Ansley. How are you doing there, Ansley? I hope you're having a lovely day. Maka slides the paper away from her, puts her head down on the desk. It kind of been a blur, to be honest. Fair enough. Sorry if there's like slight stream delay between my reaction to what you're saying and all that. The air conditioner seems loud today. No stream delay? Yeah. I can feel that sometimes. I don't know, it's just with the whole like coming back to everything after COVID, it's just hell yeah, Captain. Feckin' love anime. Not bad in the slightest. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Captain X, for the follow. Very nice. Only 8 more and I can be able to put like my emotes in. good. Oh, that's great. I love that.
Yeah, gamers, all we have to do is just get more followers by the end of the month, and we'll be able to hit that follower goal.
Oh god, I hate myself for making that joke. Probably not until... Yeah. I don't know, I just enjoy streaming because it's just a creative outlet for me. It's just fun to sit down and just talk into a camera for about a solid 3 hours, depending on how I'm feeling that day. It's just interesting. What does that make it now? About 5 different nicknames I get? I'm sure you do. But I bet you're also pretty busy with life things too. Talking to my 2D waifu, so I understand. Actually, my 2D waifu is somewhere in this universe somewhere. At the moment, we don't know where she is. I'm here. Hi. Lucky here, Sayori, approach her desk. And stop for a moment. Probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down on the adjacent desk. Captain, can you guess which anime character in this universe I like? You probably can't guess at all. And you totally couldn't tell from my Discord server at all. Damn it! Is that easy to know? Damn. That is... Yeah. Not much I can help you with that there, honestly. I mean, soon I'm gonna have to be tested for COVID. No, not COVID, cancer. Hereditary cancer, actually. That's all good. It's pretty easy to tell. Fair enough, fair enough.
Bad day?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yeah, Yuri is quite good.
You too? New flyer looks so good. I've been working so hard. On the club. I also think something else. I think.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's just so hard to be, just be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is a lot of social commentary going on at the moment that, honestly, I don't want to bog down the stream by going through. Thank you. It took me, like, a little while to set that up. And essentially it's just straight footage that I'd taken from my streams thrown on there. So I had to check again to see if I'm gonna get in trouble for uploading things there. Stupid YouTube getting mad at me for throwing in copyrighted music. Jesus, don't even make money off my videos. I mean, I don't plan to, but still. Sora takes a sheet of paper from Maka's desk. She writes something down. Stares at it for a while. You are a beep. God damn. There. Now I can't knock my phone over, which holds my chat.
I trust you. Of course. You can trust me with anything.
Zuri gazes at Maka, with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Maka takes the paper from Zuri's desk and reads it. Oh. I don't think I can spin this one. Oh god.
Sometimes I want to die.
God. So I have played Doki Doki before. I played the original version. I've played the plus version on each of the different storylines. And now I'm going through the side stories. Oh, this is gonna get dark and heavy. Buckle up.
Zuri.
It's really hard for me. Her voice shakes. Though, if I could do it, and you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. Yes, I've already done the Yuri one. Actually, it is on my YouTube, the stream that I did on it. Yeah, the full Yuri run that I made like a month ago. I can replay it again if you really want. I'll pretend like I did the original reaction to it.
That's completely not true.
Zuri takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself.
That's something about me I've never told anyone before. Even now my is like screaming for me to stop.
God, why is it so hard to press like 5 buttons? Jesus. You fucking lose her phone. Yet you bunch of gobshites.
Even now, my head is like this screaming for me to stop.
Ooh. And I think I should make an important note. Currently, I technically associate myself as... I don't associate myself as a weeb, but I enjoy anime. The only reason why I don't associate myself with a weeb is simply not enough evidence for weebness. I haven't watched enough anime yet.
Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, you just because of the promise yesterday.
I want to. As you're a man of culture as well. Okay, look, I'm gonna make this even more specific. I'm not a... What's the word I'm looking for? Oh no. Oh no, I've lost the term. Damn, why have I lost it? God damn, I forgot it. It started with a D, but I can't remember what it was. God damn, now I have to continue because I can't remember my original thing. God damn, now I lost my joke. Shame. Shame on me. Just feels right. I mean, it's part of the reason I came to this cover in the first place. Degenerate! That was what it was. I'm not a degenerate weeb. God damn it. Stupid mind. It's like one of those things like... you forget about it during your conversation, like in the middle of the night. You're like, the fight of '87. That's what it was. Oh god. Oh god. I finally remembered it. Oh god. Why did I forget it? Oh Jesus. But it was degenerate weeb. Is the virtual crop. I promise you. I trust you. More than I am scared. At those words, Maka stands up. She pulls out her knife and starts licking it for no apparent reason. Suri must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Maka's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Suri needed? Did you moan? No, I did not moan. Alright. There's two things I will not say. There is a specific wording in Japanese referring to older brother that I will not say on stream for a very good reason, and I will not moan. These are two criterias I am not going to do because it will probably mess me up down the road. Especially if someone clips that shite. No, don't you fucking start that. Zero deliberately breathes. Deliberate breaths could be heard over the air conditioning. As she prepares herself to continue, Maka waits in genuine silence.
I have this problem. I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead?
Actually, Captain, which is your favorite Doki Doki Literature Club character? Big Bro. Daddy. Oh no. God damn, what have I started? Can I be honest with you? When I was playing Yuri, yeah, Yuri is absolutely great, but but when I was doing The Sims 3 originally, a person in chat gave me a nickname, which still makes me uncomfortable when it's ever used, but was Voice Senpai. It just became a staple for my Discord server. I guess when a good name comes by, it kinda like sticks. Anyways, back to my game. Voice Senpai. Got it. No, sorry. Voiced Senpai. And don't worry, I'll occasionally revisit some games I enjoy. Like, I'll definitely come back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders at some point. But I need to, like, space out, like, the last time I played Colonel Sanders Dating Simulator again. Just that way it doesn't, like, fill my entire timeline with that. So I never tell anybody about these kinds of thoughts I have. I will say I'm not as old as I sound. I'm not as old as I look. I've been told I look between, what's the math on it? Between 9 to what was it? 9 to like 20 to 30? No, not 9 to 20. 10 to 20 years older than I actually look. But I don't actually know how old I sound to people. Yeah, it's crazy. Because of how my body naturally progressed, I ended up looking much older than I actually am. How old do I sound? I get mixed comments on that. Some people say like early teens, some people say like in my mid-40s. Well, 30s, 40s. Some people say I'm around 20. 19. Jeez. Really going downhill lately. Jeez. Maybe when I do my face reveal, I'll reveal my age and name. It's in the mid, yeah. Mostly because at the moment, whenever I feel comfortable enough doing so. It's the problem that at the moment, I prefer being faceless. Though I might, if I find a good anime's avatar, might throw that up for a face. So that we at least have something to track on stream, but I don't plan to do anything too crazy like that. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Back to the game. Would be cool. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Maka wanted to say, but she stopped herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. Jeez. It's just, if everybody knew about it, they won't treat me the same anymore. Like whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. So if I remember correctly about each character, Sayori has depression. Yuri, it has social anxiety. Natsuki has not only daddy issues and malnutrition issues, she also has a superiority complex. And Monica herself has probably the worst one, with being a sociopath. And being genuinely just unlikable in nature, just by being completely and utterly insane. Also, definitely haven't played over like 50 hours of this game. What does Steam say for my hours logged in? I'm actually afraid. Ooh, 34.2 hours. Combined with the 9 hours from the original, that's about 44 hours. Oh no. Ooh. I definitely have other hobbies. I know that. Because it used to be like that. Sorry, pauses. Seem to recall something in her past. Sorry, distracted myself again. You know what they say? They say have a girl that's nervous in the streets but crazy. Oh god, I hate that line. Yeah. I don't know. I've always preferred people with personalities like Yuri, as it's always more interesting to talk to people like her, as she seems completely stuck to talking to herself. But when you actually take the opportunity to get to know these people, like you end up learning so much about them and just having interesting conversations on just particular topics. And my best advice is saying that introvert people generally give you the best conversation because they had the most time spent with themselves to the point where they know their own interests and end up learning about super cool things. Anyways, I'm ranting again. Should play my game. Sorry, pauses. Seem to recall something in her past. True. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. Letting people look inside of my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Also, in the fandom so far, Captain, I think you're the only one besides me who enjoys Yuri so much. Sayori pauses again. Her solemn expression makes her look almost an entirely different person.
How'd you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be like one of those people too?
I'm worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. Another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talked about the cub was supposed to mean, keep feeling it was the right thing to do. Ah yes, tell you from how much, but you'll get banned. Yeah, we'll just completely pass over that. Ooh, that is not a good thing to discuss. Although I have a Discord server if you really want to talk there. But I actually have a current fan art that I want to get done, like soon. Want to work on it tomorrow after doing some other stuff. Like, I really want to get it done. It's so nice. And on the Discord server, I already had 2 of the pre-emotes that I want to bring here. However, I don't have the number of followers nor the views to get it. I think it's in the description, but I could be wrong. I'll go check. If it's not there, I'll try and see if I can throw an invite into the stream. That's not what I want to click. Nope, don't play that. Yeah, Discord server is in the description underneath it. However, if you can't find it there, just let me know and I'll send you an invite. I'm fine with doing that. I make 100 cats give less subs to my fellow weeb. No, that's fine. I don't need, like, bombardments. Besides, it's, I could get banned for that, and I'd really prefer not to get in trouble with, Twitch over getting more popular. You can't find any links? Give me 1 second to do it. Oh, there it is. Copy link. No problem. There it is. There, I put smiley faces too. I know, especially after you tried so hard to express yourself too. Just made me feel like I could say it in confidence. You know, friendship doesn't have to change. Hey! No problem. So in your humble opinion, Mr. Captain, how many animes do you have to watch before you can officially become a weeb? Just give a rounded number. It's probably gonna be more than 4, but
It's so silly. The club is only 2. It's only 2 people, but it already means this much to me.
Maka feels a tightening sensation in her heart. I've done like 230 TV shows, but yeah, I don't think I can match that. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them.
Me too. I was so lost until you showed up.
At least 20 to 30. Well, now I have to go to my list on Crunchyroll to determine how many I've gone through so far. to begin the journey. Yeah. Let's see, scrolling all the way down, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right, I had to finish that, continue that. Like, Yuri, then you're a wait. Yeah. What was I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Starting my 9th one. 10. Jeez. Well, I got another 10 to go. to begin the journey.
You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare.
Maka steps forward.
But if nothing else, I could at least offer you some hug energy.
Ooh, I'll have to check that out then.
If you like.
Fair enough. Wordless, without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Maka's shoulder. I just had a weird thought now. If you were to cut Maka's hair right here, you could barely tell who Sayori and who Maka is. Like, both their hair colors are the same. If it weren't for their body proportions, I would say, you couldn't tell the difference between the two of them. Through their contact, Maka's can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Maka realizes that of all days that have passed, this is the one where she really hopes that no one new walks through the door. She speaks softly.
You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise.
Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never dared to say out loud. Sorry, noises. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice.
I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me.
She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek.
I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything. It just feels like everyone has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it.
As the more she speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest.
And I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me. I just want to die.
As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Maka becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. And so, she doesn't want to let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle.
This isn't putting up with you. I'm just being your friend.
Maka offers a few words of comfort. God. Switching between 3 voices at once is horrible. I'm so glad I went to get water. But she knows, Sayori said herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. Maka can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do.
You have so much value. To me, and to your other friends too. This club wouldn't be the same without you. I really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. If we never got any members, I'd still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought vision. You also brought happiness. That's your favorite thing to do, right?
Suri doesn't respond, but Maka feels a gently nod. No more words were needed between them. The two share an embrace for a while longer. Maka letting Suri take as much time as she needed. Once her breathing steadies, and her sniffles finally cease, Suri lifts her head, and wipes her eyes. Well, thank you very much. There we go. Business account, not my normal account. That is no problem. Oop. I clicked the button. What'd I click? The two share their embrace for a while longer, Maka letting Suri take as much time as she needed. Once her breathing steadies, her sniffles finally cease.
I guess I need that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. Any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. That's what makes you happy.
Also, fun fact, any fan art that I do for this channel from this point on, I'll throw there. Fair enough. I mean, I have two as well. I have a business and I have personal. Makes it easier for me.
That's what... Thanks. You're the best. No, you are.
The two exchange smiles.
You know, sorry for bringing this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional?
Yeah, the work one. As I said, I have personal and work. You can tell it's my work one because it has my same profile picture. My personal one has a slight different one. Oh, God.
It's scary, since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah, well, of course. It'll always be your choice. If you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would.
Sorry, suddenly it yawns and stretches.
Wow, you made me tired. And hungry.
1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, I just need one person to just randomly pop onto the stream, like say hi or something. And I'll get the 5 people chatting at once. Again, I don't really care about that achievement stuff, but sometimes they contribute to actually having something very, very useful in the end. Like giving VIP to people.
Well, I won't make you do any work if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy.
Maka smiles.
I want to get a snack first.
All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway. A face peeks in. A face that seems familiar. What's different here? Okay, there's new music. Scene from the side story Trust. Ooh, we didn't get new art here, but there's 3 missing. Ooh. Because this is the one where Yuri first joins the club. I want to do self-love now. Sorry. I need to see you again. It's only been 1 day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki. Oh, right, context, Yuri wrote Natsuki a letter. That's all you need. With Maka's help. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other since. Although it's only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxiously counting the hours, until she needs to face the outcome of her efforts, whether good or bad. Because of the passing by of students was making her feel even more anxious. Yuri picked out the most secluded spot, so she could find to spend her lunch. Because this staircase is under maintenance, no student would have any reason to come here. Technically I'm white. And as far as I know, I don't have a mixed blood. Again, as far as I know. I mean, for all I know, I could be part, I don't know, Austrian? I'd be part Greenland? I don't know. Like, it's super ambiguous, my father's genetic background, so who feckin' knows at this point? Such a relaxing feeling to have a moment to seclude. Solitude in the middle of a frantic school day. Oop.
Snatsky!
What are you doing here?
I just...
Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages, meet the pressure of her thumbs.
What are you doing here?
I just get a drink from the vending machine. The other one is out of the drink I like, Baka. Oh, Baka's still great. Yuri notices Natsuki fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. She nods, avoiding eye contact. Natsuki, also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine. So quiet that every one of her movements seemed to reverberate through the entire stairwell. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage, which she then fidgets with, and places the coins. Some kind of iced tea. But instead of leaving right away, Natsuki stands in place. She glances all around her. It's like, way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, that's... No, I meant way... I mean, it's totally cool that's your thing, like... I can see how it suits you so... Not because you're a creeper or something, I didn't mean that either. You know, just gotta stop talking. That seems like a good idea.
It's okay. Everything's... It's okay.
Oh, you... God. Why do you have to act so adorable every time I have to voice your lines? God. Now, if you can't tell, I smile every time Yuri's on screen. Yuri finds herself mending some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection. Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits down near Yuri. "I can leave you want." Yuri shakes her head. Natsuki twists the cap off her drink and takes a sip. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, at least pretends to. No problem. Take all the time you require. I'm not going anywhere. I still have fictional characters to hang out with. You're not my real dad. And the two of them just sit there for a long time. The tension seems to fade a little bit as time passes. And without any words, it seems to maintain at least something, though not clear what that may be. Lunch ends more quickly than expected. Natsuki's the first to stand up, with her empty drink bottle. "Are you coming today? To the club?" Yuri nods. "I'm sorry for being so awkward. We better talk about this stuff, Baka. Just can't for some reason. I don't know why. I want to, eventually."
There's no rush. I promise.
"Thanks, Baka." It's the next day. Natsuki appears from around the corner, steps to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri when as she does. Today, she seems to be holding some kind of book as well. Me like Yuri, but she likes anime. Yeah, it's kind of the dull side coin. Yuri is absolutely adorable and the greatest human being to exist, but Natsuki likes anime. Man, you missed out on the entire great series, where Sephiroth was trying to date Natsuki. Boy, was that fun. You bet. Today she seemed to be holding some kind of book as well. "Oh, you're here again. Well, I just came here to read this, because there aren't any people around here. Baka."
No? I thought you didn't like how quiet it was.
"Well, I don't. There's no people here."
See.
God damn it, Yuri, stop making me smile. Need focus. Natsuki sits down. The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday. After yesterday's lunch break, and the club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other again. Yeah, I'm still here. Got distracted for a moment. Curious, is there any particular title you prefer for the Discord server? Because I had the 4 basic ones in Roll Big, which is Sama, Kun, San, and Chan. But if you have any suggestions for other ones, I'd be perfectly fine with seeing other titles to give people. After yesterday's Although Yuri's letter still lingered in the back of Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour around it.
It's okay then. Here.
Yeah, I don't care. Mostly just don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it. Especially since, like, they just assume I stopped reading manga after I joined the Literature Club. Not that I'm trying to hide from them exactly. I just don't want it to come up again. Now, after I waited so long for this new volume to come out. Really months at this point.
You don't have other friends who are into manga?
Unless online friends count. And Joy, but that's still because she's not exactly into it. She just likes it. What I mean, Baka? Honestly, you're lucky that the books you're into at least just look like books, so you don't have to feel like everyone is constantly judging you by what you're reading.
That would be so awful. Especially since I already hate so much attention so much.
Well, it's a good thing I have thick skin, I guess. By the way, totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. You're like me and have nobody to share your hobbies with.
I have online friends. Since middle school, actually. I was especially desperate back then.
Oh,
It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Especially sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face.
oh, you! You don't deserve a smack at all. It's okay. Everybody deserves to have people that enjoy their hobbies. Okay. Whoa. We were all just stupid kids back then anyway. So about your ask me what to call me or about. Yeah. Again, on the server I have 4 prefix already, but if you have any other like specific things that you'd like to see on there, please give me a shout. Because aside from me, there's only one mod at the moment, so it's all good to see suggestions. Oh, if you have any ideas for emojis, I'm perfectly down for seeing those too. Well, some of the fanfics I will. Thank God I use. Pseudonym? At least I use a pseudonym. It's a fictitious name, especially one used by an author. That's whatever seems like it would work best for my channel, honestly. Like, the reason why I have currently a character of mine and Yuri, one, because Yuri is just a staple of my Doki Doki streams, and I chose Mikey because he's just the secondary image of my channel. The main one comes from where is he? This handsome devil. But Mikey kind of just represents, like, my channel's icon. He is very sexy. Why I liked it at the time. Got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I look back and say with confidence, I've become a better person since then. So I don't think I would change anything.
I wonder if a few years ago from now, we'll think about the same thing about our current selves.
Probably.
That doesn't make you uncomfortable.
No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me. Especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. Oh wait, here. Natsuki raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her own cheek. That's me from the future, coming to terms with me right now. Also, ow, you didn't do it that hard. Yeah, sounds about right. Yuri doesn't seem to react, but then, to Natsuki's surprise, Yuri shyly looks the other way before lifting her arm, doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek. No! Oh. Sorry for bopping the mic. She turns red and stares into her lap, but is unable to hide a smile, as though it's a really funny joke. No, you! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Didn't know you had it in you.
I don't even know why I did that. Maybe I thought it would be funny. Oh, come out aside. I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I kept going on about this nonsense. I'll let you get to your reading.
Wait. You. Alright. Pull up a notes sheet, actually. What's this one? Yeah, I can use this. So, laughing ice. Yeah, those are always good to have. I think I'll do hype Sayori. Mostly because one of the people who enjoys my content very much enjoys Sayori. So if I have to have one, I have to have another. Or should I do glitch Sayori? And do like hype Monica? Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. I'm just gonna have Doki Doki themed emotes now. The conversation ends quickly. Natsuki opens her book. The two read silently for the remainder of the lunch hour. But the whole time, Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regret over having so abruptly forced the end of their conversation.
You're back.
Yeah, you're way low again. Another day has passed. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more. Hey, did you buy that? Natsuki notices a bottle of iced tea on the stairwell, where she normally sits. Yuri nods, avoiding eye contact. Oh. What, like, for me? You didn't know I was coming here today. If I didn't show up.
Well, I mean,
I would have drank it myself, I guess. Oh, oh. You, my heart bleeds. No. God damn it. You. Make up. Make my character. Oh yeah. Well, Vice is more of just a fake facial image to to ensure that people won't ask for like face reveals early or something. It was just a stupid thing to do. No, it wasn't stupid. Just thought. No mind. What I meant to say is thank you. And that's a really nice gesture. It's okay. It's okay. You don't feel that way. I do. It was the other things I didn't mean. I swear. Please believe me. Very interesting. Does he have a giant X on his forehead or have an X on his belt? Or does he have an X on his eye patch? Yuri pauses and nods. Talking is hard. I get it wrong a lot too. So I believe you. Natsuki exhales in relief. She then sits down next to Yuri, takes a drink. Knowing Yuri, she's probably overthinking it so much, Natsuki timmed face I can show you. I'm bad at heart. Nonsense. Nobody can truly be bad at heart. It's a process. The only way you can be really bad at art is if you somehow only can make lines. And if that's all you can do, then that is a terribly sad existence. No, even lines can be turned into art. It's just learning how to turn those lines into art is just the process. The only way you can physically not be able to do art is if you physically have no way of moving your arms or legs, or heck, even not being able to use your mouth properly. Essentially, being a log is the only way you can't do art. Yeah, go right ahead. That's the whole reason why I put those sections up. So that way people can express their artistic sides to them. Teeved responds, filled with self-doubt. Oh, do something nice for you next time. Please don't feel obligated. I want to. I'll do some nice things too. Okay. Thank you. You can thank me after I figure out how to do something nice. Do it. Do it too then. Do it too then. Do it then too. Sorry, I don't know how to put thoughts into words. Natsuki sighs. Nothing. It just reminds me how I haven't gotten along with my friends lately. Is that why you've been coming over here? Well, no, exactly. I've been avoiding them on purpose or something. Oh, Ethan. Just other things I'd rather be doing during lunch lately. Like being around them when they're having fun. They also just can't take anything seriously. So when I'm, I don't know, feeling serious, when their attitudes just really get on my nerves. It's only gotten worse ever since I joined the Witcher Club. How come? I don't know. I feel like I'm used to being really good with just putting up with it. Because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. I just have hot doing that lately. It's my fault for being overly sensitive. If I have a problem, I'm not gonna demand for anyone around me to change. Baka. Yeah, I know. Baka and Siri don't agree with that kind of thing. But not in my position, so it's easy for them to say that, so you just communicate your feelings or whatever. It's like my friend group does that kind of thing. I'd just be making an embarrassment of myself. So I know this has nothing to do with you. I know what I'm talking about.
It's okay. I like listening.
What? Listening to other people's problems?
Yes.
That's weird. Sorry.
I just like learning about people. Do you think it's weird?
No, it's not weird. Well, I just misunderstood, so I don't know. Does that mean I should keep going?
If you like.
Okay. I don't know what to talk about now.
What are some things you like about your friends?
A lot of things. I'll be the judge of that, Captain. How's this? Give and take. I'll show you the current project I'm working on, and you show me the project you made like 4 years ago. Alright? Because currently my project that I'm working on right now is not that good either. Like, it has a long way to go from where it is now. I mean, they're really fun to hang out with. Like, after school, and on the weekends. And they really like my bacon. And it's fun to complain about school together. It just make me laugh a lot. We have good memories, inside jokes.
Oh. I don't want those things.
So?
Are those things that are important to you?
Well, kind of. Not things that I need to get out of every way. But when the club is different from that, I'm still friends with them too.
Siri likes your baking. She makes you laugh. And she complains a lot.
That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends.
Well, unlike them, she's a nice person who cares about your feelings.
Excuse me? How about you don't talk that way about my friends that you don't know anything about? Natsuki stands up.
No, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to say something bad. Please don't leave.
Natsuki sighs, shakes her head. It's fine, Baka. As long as you understand that you can't just judge people like that.
I have one of Yuri.
Ooh! Oh, there it is. Ooh, that's very, very nice. I liked it a lot. I bet you can't guess the one next to Vicey.
I'm sorry. Come outside.
Can't just compare friends like that. And like, measure who's better than who. Everyone's different. Boo, boo, boo.
sorry. Come on, I just don't want people who want to hurt you.
Moment of silence stretches between them. You don't want to hurt me. You just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun.
I don't like that.
Well, it's my friends with them, and you're not.
You like them?
Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it.
Come on, I wish I knew how to help with social conflicts. Like Waka can.
Ooh. Now you're just trying to hype me up for it.
Like how Monica can be. She's good at these things.
No worry. Also, don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with by myself. That's actually really, really nice. Man, now I feel horrible. Yeah, I should probably develop my own art style for that kind of stuff, but I don't know, I'd like realistic, simplistic realism. And that's the kind of thing I just excel at. But I really, really like that one. It's very nice. That's what Maka and Sui now seem to understand. Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong. You're like, "Aw, what's wrong? Is everything okay?" I just want to mind my own business sometimes. Decide myself if I want to talk about things. That's very nice of you. Again, it takes a lot of time to do those kind of things. But it's nice to hear that some people enjoy looking at them. And at the end of the day, that's what art is for. I still need to find the source for the guy who did the Doki Doki RPG and give them credit when I try and go play it. Only one who understands that is you. So you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think.
You don't need to reassure me or anything.
I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener.
Thank you. You're also nice.
It's really hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all. It's so weird because I always thought of myself as someone who can just say whatever's on my mind. You feel like the only works when I'm annoyed or upset, or I want to say something mean. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that. Just talking to myself. Yuri nods and remains silent. Natsuki notices her fidgeting with the pages of her book. Why can you like wings so much?
Well, a lot of reasons.
I think this is one of the problems I have while reading Yuri's lines, that I just zone out and just enjoy her dialogue. I just stop worrying about the world around me. What I should do while I'm doing this, I should just sketch. This is actually super, super relaxing. The only thing I'm missing is just tea. All I want right now is just like a nice cup of tea. Maybe a few crumpets. No, not crumpets, cookies. Oh, that'd be great. You should bring it. You should try that up again. That sounds like a lot of fun. Cookies. There's my sketch pad. But if you're curious, I have like a whole bunch of art supplies that I use. And a lot of it I use on all my drawings for the channel. Because it's just super, super nice. I think the only image that I have that's complete computer generated is my startup screen. But that's about it. You know what, I should do a new startup screen drawing and ending. Actually, I have that being set up at the moment. I just need to finish it. Where the hell did I put my art supplies? Another thing I should do is try and send an email to Dan and them, Dan Savato and the other guys from this project, and talk about getting the music. Yeah. Well, I have a pretty small office space here, so it's nice when you're trying to find something. Anyway, I should probably go back to the game.
But I get sucked into it too easily. It's so immersive, like I want to be a part of it. I think that there's a lot of things about people in real life that makes me feel uncomfortable and frustrated. Especially when it comes to following social conventions, group interactions. I just don't really understand it and have no real desire to participate. It's different with books. I just feel like I want to be around the characters. I feel such strong emotional connection with them in ways I've never felt with real people. So in that way, and sometimes feel more real than real people, real life.
Really? Is that hard for you to be around people, like, all the time?
Fairly often, especially in group settings.
Oh, God. Yeah. The reason I absolutely adore Yuri and also find it frustrating is whenever she finds it difficult to talk to people, it bleeds my heart. It really does. It's one of those things I always preach about. It's simply learning that you just need to talk to people. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I love making new friends all the time. It's nice. I absolutely love having the channel as a place where friends can just hang out. Also, absolutely love that artwork. Sorry I didn't notice it before, I was busy doing stuff. But I don't know. When it comes to Yuri's personality, it's a two-way battle. It's hard to describe, because it's just how do you describe that to someone? Just try to draw Yuri in my style. See, I want to show you what I'm drawing. Unfortunately, I don't have a digital drawing pen to do it on it. I hate when she hates herself and makes... Yeah, I agree with you. I hate whenever she, like, shuts down. Yeah, I want to show you what I want to draw, but the problem is that I don't have second monitor and I don't have a digital drawing pen. And the only webcam I have is, like, is the same that uses a microphone, so it's not very helpful. Could try and load up Aggie and try and draw there. But, continue last one. What was I last working on in here? Oh, the Natsuki Part 2 thing, right. I don't know, like, Yuri's personality is just out of this world to me. Okay. But at the end of the day, it's kind of hard to not like her. It's just hard to understand why she feels the way she does. Well, that's just how people work. When people make all kinds of conversation, saying jokes and all that, I don't know what to do, and I just disengage. Oh. That doesn't get lonely. I don't think so. I still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one. I have online friends too, of course. Do you ever wish that you could be friends with characters in your books? All the time. Sometimes so badly that makes my heart ache. Oh my god! You stop describing the entire fandom. God damn it. But the line of still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one, I totally agree with her on that, and that I too very much enjoy one-on-one conversations with people. It's much easier to have a good conversation one-on-one as opposed to trying to diverge her interest between multiple people. So where the hell did Io go? Did he just abandon the stream at some point? Like, Jesus. Yeah, me too. Really? Mm-hmm. What? Like, more than anything. Though I can't see why these two would be great friends together, actually. Ooh, I know the ship name for these two. Yuki. It's taking the last bit of Suki and Natsuki and putting it with Yuri, so it's Yuki. Sorry, I know they're having like a heart-to-heart conversation at the moment. It's showing why these two, honestly, in the group would be the best at being friends with each other. But like, I can see why the fandom would love these two being together. Like, Mach and Sayori are great together, as both of them have pretty contrasting personalities that kind of make it work. But Yuri and Natsuki kind of just have the same personality. One's just overdramatic with being more assertive, while the other one is overdramatic in the way that she shuts herself out. It's very interesting. After Natsuki mutters that, silence fills the stairwell once more. But it's a mutual silence, one full of understanding. No! The title of this side story hits harder now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm seeing that correctly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait, that actually works out? How's the math on that work? Hold on. Also, that is an adorable picture of Yuri. Hey.
Oh, hello. I almost thought you weren't coming today.
Yeah, well, lunch is already more than halfway over. Natsuki had typically been meeting Yuri in Stillwell much earlier. This is a good way of dodging her friends, but she didn't feel like seeing them. Today, she's holding a large plastic container in both hands. I went to my friends, so I hung out with them for a while.
Is that so?
Yeah. It's a good mood today. So, I figured I should. Haven't seen them in a while, though. Which why I had come up with an excuse for. I expected that. What should I do for drawing? It's like, part of me wants to do it for a mode, but I don't know what to do it for. Also, I need to do this fan art, which is Catboy Vicey. That has to be something I do. Can I clear out that tiny table there and move it over here with tiny... No. I'll do that another time. Can I do like 2 side stories per stream? I suppose I could do the main story again, just see if anything's different there. Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with, so I figured I'd share them with you too. As she sits down, Natsuki opens the lid of her container.
You made cupcakes.
You know it. It's been a while at this point, so I figured it'd be about time again. You can take one if you want. Yuri takes the cupcake, carefully twirls it between her fingers. It's brown, with dark green frosting, accumulatively shaped into a floral pattern, and topped with some kind of glittery powder.
How pretty. And I just ate, so I may not be able to finish it. Are they for the club?
Yeah, I guess so. What do you think about it? Just made them.
I thought that because green is Maga's favorite color, right?
Well, yeah. Let's not wait. Yuri takes a small bite.
This is green tea flavored.
Yeah. It's crazy when you think about stuff like that. Is that if you realize that if I decide not to stream today and decide to stream tomorrow, probably would have never met you. So it's always great to take opportunities. Of course, I have a bit of work that I want to get done tomorrow, but that doesn't mean I won't stream again.
I love green tea.
Oh, do you? It was just one idea I wanted to try, so... Don't laugh at me.
I'm not.
What do you do for work? It's hard to describe. Currently, I'm just trying to work towards becoming a construction electrician. But the road there is going to be hard. Especially to try and pay the intuition fees. But once I make it there, it's going to be fun.
I just felt happy.
Oh, sorry. Usually when... No mind. I mean, what I mean is I'm glad. Sorry for saying dumb things again. Just want to say, want to do something nice. This is something I'm happy to be good at. I do know that you like them. From past experiences, of course. Yours turns red. Recalling the time she treated herself rather generously to Natsuki's cupcakes. Depends if I get stuff done fast enough. If I do, I may do a short one. But because I have stuff to do on the day after. But if I get done what I need to do, then I'll pop on for a bit and hang out. Again, I'll find out what tomorrow if it'll be a go or not. If not, I'll definitely be streaming next week. Maybe two streams next week. Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse, so she settles for a disapproving look.
How'd you get into baking?
Oh, well, I don't know, it just kind of appealed to me. Well, a few years ago I read this one manga with a lot of baking, so I got, like, super into it for a while. I was probably making stuff almost every day. Maybe try to draw your character, but No, I'd love to see that. I love just having interaction between just other people. It's nice.
It's very nice when people try characters, especially Yuri and Vicey. What am I saying?
It's alright, I couldn't help myself. I enjoy doing voices, that's why I do them. But something that I always knew I liked anyway. It's like baking's like an art. When you get good, it becomes more delicious too.
I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart into something so artistic, knowing that it would just be eaten afterwards.
What's your character's main look? Good. So his main look stems from a few iconic things about his facial structure. So, for him specifically, it would be his defining facial hair, his singular goatee into a beard, and his two-sided mustache that points upward. Very good to note. He has a long but pointed nose, and his particular, well, he has purple eyes, purple hair, facial hair all being purple, and I don't know, kind of just seems to be his facial look. So you can see it. I'll send you both of the ones of him that I've made so far. First one will be Hakil, a different universe. Then the other one is the one for streaming. So like the first one is a book series I want to work on. The second one is more of his proper look. Because you can kind of see the difference between the two. Also, the second one I didn't have gel pens before, so I couldn't properly distribute his look. That's why it looks kind of fade out.
I'm struggling.
Yeah, maybe you're too practical for it.
I think I prefer to be on the receiving end.
That's my other favorite part about it. Something I can do that makes a lot of people happy. Like, unconditionally. I'm always so thankful, and in that moment you get to be like the bringer of joy. I don't know, just makes me feel. Actually, do I still have the side view of him that I did? I do. It's not colored in, but I actually liked how it turned out. If you're wondering, I had a lot of inspiration from a particular anime. When I first got into watching proper anime, Hellsing Ultimate, I got huge inspiration from that art style for Vicey. I just kind of rolled with it.
Valued?
Yeah, guess that.
So, you weren't able to make up with your friends today?
There wasn't really anything to make up with them about. We weren't fighting or anything. Thanks. I work really hard on each drawing I do.
You weren't? Maybe I misunderstood.
It only turns into a fight if I lose my cool. Just unnecessary drama. That makes things worse. So they're not gonna stop? I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. Does he have like a sword or something? Oh, right. Where did I put that thing? Give me 1 second, I actually had to look for the proper notebook where I keep notes for all the characters in that. But if you're really curious about it, it's the original drawing that I did for it was like a concept idea of his looks and all that. Where did I put it? I'd actually be excited to see that. Where did I put that blasted thing? Oh my goodness, I finally found it. My god, that took me way more time than I should have taken. It was just for a single sheet of paper. Before you ask, that's just how I talk. Where is it? There it is. If you're wondering what kind of sword it is a saber. There we go. No, but feel free to take time to draw whatever your heart feels content to do so. It's just the way they are. And the only one who ever has a problem with it. It's not even worth it. Especially since I have somewhere to go right now when I don't feel like it. So, especially since I have somewhere to go now when I don't feel like hanging out with them. Okay. It's empty foil wrapper oddly crinkles as Yuri clenches a fist. I'm glad that situation is resolved, and that you don't have to avoid them anymore. Yeah, me too. And I don't have to bother you during your own time anymore. Sure, you have a lot of things to catch up on. Yeah. Know that cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me. What's the best thing I can do? You can have the rest of them. Natsuki grabs the box and slides it over to Yuri's feet. Yuri stares at the box. Then, she shakes her head, slides it back. You should save them for your other friends. What? Made them for you? Natsuki's voice whines as she protests. I know. I like them very much, exactly as you thought. You succeeded. But I know you care about making your other friends happy too. If this is the way you know how to make that happen, I'm not gonna take it from you. No! They're for making you happy. You made me happy. You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. That's why they want to spend time with you and be your friend. Without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's eyes. She pulls her knees to her chest and sobs into her arms. Natsuki, such a bad person. Yuri stammers, feeling panicked. I didn't mean to say something bad. Oh, you. Natsuki shakes her head and wipes her tears. You didn't. Natsuki tries to choke back her sobs, struggles to speak through them. I will hate myself sometimes. It feels so wrong when you say such nice things to me. No, I don't deserve it. Sorry. No, I am so difficult. Can't think of even a single thing about myself that someone would like. Ooh. God. Don't get this the wrong way. It's not that I don't like Ansei at all, but I'm kind of glad he isn't here to see Natsuki act like this. I hate myself for wanting you during the launch. Just thought my chance to be a good person, to be nice and do the right thing. Do the thing you hope on Aleha. Yeah. If I tried it in the club, Sir Marco would be annoyed and make a huge deal out of it. Also, I'm gonna constantly refer to Yuri as you, so I hope that doesn't get too complicated for you to understand. I hope your tiny pea brain can comprehend my awesome might. Oh right, I should try and play Deltarune sometime. That's something that I want to put up at some point. You know, I think of a lot of those things too about myself. Never felt like a good person. Always scrutinize everything I say, and later I feel like I said all the wrong things. Actually, I'm very curious. Does the original Doki Doki have any mods I can look at? Should also check to see if the Plus version has any. Content posted. Feckin' Steam. You don't think I can handle artwork? Yeah, I get it. Shush. Stuff it. No. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mental stability. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hold on, can I show this? Hold on. No, where is it? Window capture? That one? Flipbook. Yeah, that sounds very interesting. Can I bring it up? Why is it not visible? Oh my god. God damn. Window capture. Look at what I'm trying to look at. God. God, why won't it show? Okay. Find them. There, will that work for me? Oh, Jesus. God damn. Transform. Edit transform. Nope. Well, I'm trying to pull out the funny images I saw before. Reset. Oh, there we go. That was the funny thing that I saw. It's just true to Doki Doki, though. Like, the only one who's completely mentally stable out of these four is Yuri. And she has, not the greatest, thing going for her. Yep. Very, very true. Also, don't you find it weird that the three of them have white stockings, yet Maka's the only one who has, like, darker stockings? It also goes in order of height. Going by height and breast size. Yuri's always gonna be on top. That's Maka, Natsuki, no, Shiori, then Natsuki. Also, in this one, Maka also has pink slippers on. Interesting. I never felt like a good person. I always scrutinize everything I say, and later I feel like I said all the wrong things. Just spent so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone must hate me too. Nobody hates you. Well, except for Except for Io and Wendy. But they're Sayori lovers. They don't understand you. So I understand that through my own experience. That's why I wanted to write the letter, express my feelings. It pained me to see those things in someone else that I saw myself. Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bag and pulls out some tissues, then hands them to Natsuki. Marco told me that it takes a good person to reflect on these things. Desire to improve yourself. That makes you a good person. So don't worry too much. Also, there are things about you that people would like, so... Like what? Like, how you're fun for people to be around. You're not shy. You know how to make people laugh. You're very passionate about things. You know how to take the lead. You care a lot about other people. And just a lot of things. Oh. Well, now you make me feel really embarrassed. You're the one who asked. And don't you think that I feel embarrassed? I know that's an I. I know it looks like a colon. No, not colon. A slash. Does it have a proper name actually? Backslash? Or forward slash? It's one of the two. But it's an I. It's an italicized I. Natsuki tries to hide a smile. Then she sighs as it fades again. Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time. I come back again for some reason. Is that bad? It's really confusing. I mean, my friends and I go way back, so I ditch them all the time feels like... So ditching them all the time feels like... I don't know. It feels like... What? Natsuki's voice gets quiet. I'm scared that they'll get mad at me. I don't really know what to do. She pauses. Yuri stares into the distance, chasing her eyes through the patterns of the floor tiles, while thinking to herself. What would you do, hypothetically, if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you? Happy for what? Happy that your new club is making you happy. Whoa. That's just not a fair hypothetical. Natsuki says that, but with little confidence in her voice. Always told myself that I don't need to rely on the approval of others to be happy. Still feel that way, but spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval just make me feel so confused. Because I'm threatening out the things that should make me happy. So no matter what it is, no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. More social commentary. Best advice I give is don't listen to what others think about you all the time. I know that's stupid to say, but honestly, you're not gonna get through life without meeting people who are gonna put you down. The trick is just to find people who you enjoy talking with and hanging out with. And basically hanging out with people who do make you feel really, really nice and happy. Natsuki's problem at the moment is unable to be able to discern good friends from bad friends. Good friends are currently like Yuri, right? Who are there for them, who will listen, who will take the time out of their day to be with you. And those bad friends are the people who push you down, who make you feel horrible, who make it feel like to be happy, you have to be unhappy, you know? And that's the kind of thing that I kind of preach is just, you have to find good friends. It'll take time to find those good friends, but once you find them, it feels very rewarding. It sounds dumb to say this, but sometimes you just have to ditch those people who make you feel sad or unhappy for being yourself. We send... Yeah, that's fine. Whatever works, right? Well, that's kind of what I preach to people, is that at the end of the day, as long as you end up happy, being around good people, it's just better for you. Well, that's because I've had lots and lots of experience being put down by people and having huge issues with social interactions, to the point where I've known how to get along with people very well. And it's learning that, yeah, you can't change other people, but you can change yourself. You can change how you view the world. Right? If you have bad friends, then they are just bad friends. Should you hang around with people who you don't want to associate with? Probably not. And honestly, it's worse when you feel horrible about yourself because of something so stupid, right? Yeah, it's okay. No, it's great. Can only get better by trying. But yeah, this game has tons of social commentary that I just enjoy talking about, because it's great. But again, at the end of the day, find the people who you enjoy hanging out with, and ditch the people who make you feel horrible. Because at the end of the day, all that matters is that you're happy. And that you're having a great time. And one of the main things I preach about life is that at the end, everyone dies. It doesn't matter whether you're white, whether you're a person of color, whether you're black, white, Asian, Australian, Irish, feckin', I don't know, Mexican, African, or even Greenlandian. None of that matters. Everyone dies at the end. So why should you worry about the stupid things in life? You should be focusing on the things that make you happy, the things you enjoy doing. Because that's what's truly gonna make your life worth living. Trust me, you're gonna feel like your life wasn't worth living at the end, if at the end you realize that you didn't do anything with your life. That you spent the entire time worrying about the tiny things, about living longer. Exactly. You won't understand what it's like to live a life until you're at the end of it. You know? And that's kind of what happens to a lot of people, is realizing, hey, I spent my entire life trying to live longer, but I realized that by living longer, I didn't live a fulfilling life. And that's the major issue I have, is people realizing that they've missed out on having a life early, simply because they believed that they needed to fix the world. And I'll tell you now, nobody by themselves can fix the world. The world has been messed up for years. So go out, have fun. Drink a pint, I don't know. Read a book. Go play on the swings. Play the guitar. Learn a fun skill. Because at the end, as long as you had fun, you got a group of friends you enjoy hanging out with, you get to see your loved ones before you go, that's what truly makes life worth living. Not the stupid, oh, I need to eat healthier, oh, animals are dying somewhere. Yeah, animals die all the time. Doesn't mean I support what PETA does and all that, but at the end of the road, it matters what you do with your life, not just how you, not the length of that life you have, but the quality of the life you get. Anyways, that was a fucking tangent and a half. Back to Natsuki saying, Baka. Makes my head hurt.
That must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. But being made to feel like you're wrong for being the person you are.
It goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? Kinda goes against the kind of person I want to be. Just fed up with it. Fed up with a lot of things. Natsuki presses her palms into her forehead and shakes her head. I know what's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. So much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something so scary.
To do what?
You know, to end it.
With them?
Natsuki nods.
I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option.
Wasn't, till recently. Just one of those things where, like, it's been a certain way for so long that you get used to it. Like, so much of you has gone into it, so much that it feels like that's just how life is. And throwing away is like throwing away such a big part of your life. Makes me feel sick to think about. Natsuki sighs. It's just really scary. It's terrifying.
What are you scared of?
I don't know, a lot of things. Like being alone. Not having anyone to talk to or hang out with. Not being able to replace what I have with them. Don't want them to hate me. I'm scared they'll hurt me for going against them. Toxic friends, yep. I think that is just part of that kind of personality you present to people. Because you kind of connect with other people with that sort of toxic personality. And that's not the kind of life you want to live, is living with very toxic personality people. Where you end up feeling like you're gonna be hurt if you hang around them for too long. Or they'll hurt you if you leave them or something. Like, that is a horrible life to live. And honestly, I don't recommend it. Hang out with people who you enjoy hanging out with. Heck, get a cat or a dog. Especially a dog if you're not allergic to one of them. They're very, very nice and very cuddly. But finding someone who enjoys talking to you is better than having people who you're terrified of laying down. Well, terrified of leaving.
Physically?
No, not physically, but Yuri clenches her fists.
Natsuki,
What?
if anyone thinks to cause you harm, I'll unleash hell upon them.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the whole idea of death is such a terrifying concept, as it is the literal unknown part of life. Because you're aware everything in the end dies, but you don't know what happens to said thing, like mentally, when it dies. You don't know if they're transported to another plane, or they themselves just disappear into their mind. It's a very terrifying concept that lots of religions take advantage of to make you feel better about it, but it still ends up being a terrifying concept as it's complete unknown. It's complete fear and all that. Anyways, back to my game. Natsuki snorts in laughter.
Don't laugh at me.
I think that's the dream of every weeb, is being isekai'd straight into an anime. Sorry. I like that. That's all.
Oh. Well, I meant it.
I know you did. This is also really cute at the moment. Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look. I need it. This conversation laughs. Natsuki slides her box of cupcakes over to Yuri. Just take them, okay? I don't want other people to have them anymore.
Are you sure?
Maybe a bit longer. Depends if I really want to try and start a new part of this game. Natsuki nods. I'm sure.
I will then. I'll enjoy them.
I don't know, it's Doki Doki is one of those things that I wouldn't mind streaming longer if given the option, because it's just so much fun to stream. So much fun. Natsuki looks away, but a feeling of warmth spreads through her. She holds on to that feeling, knowing it would give her courage.
You're here first today, and you brought reading material.
Natsuki's sitting in her usual spot, this time holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her. Yuri sits down as well and opens her own book. Sucks when a good series has come to an end. It's such a big part of your life, and one day there's just nothing left. It just makes you feel so empty.
Unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself on the last book in this series.
That sucks.
But there's also something satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know if I want to go on forever.
That is the main problem I have with shonen animes. And that's the whole reason why I can never get into proper shonens like Dragon Ball and Naruto. Because to me, it just stretches on and on and on and on. Like, I get it, some people enjoy, like, seeing that stuff, but to me, it just drags on for too long. To me, a story has to have a beginning, middle, and end. People think, well, not every story requires a middle. Yeah, it does. It's deciphering the difference between beginning, middle, and end. A good story has that beginning bit where you're introduced to the world, the characters, everything going on in it. The middle bit goes into further depth about that world and characters. And the ending kind of concludes the main story, right? Gives you a sense of closure to the whole original idea that was presented to you. The problem that I have with a lot of shonens that end up happening is that it just drags on too far, it just makes it too boring. Exactly, that's what makes so many good stories, is knowing that that story just ends. Knowing that you can always come back and rewatch it again and again and again. Again, that's what I love about Doki Doki, is that even though it has to come to an end, you can still have fun with the characters and come back and enjoy it. Like, the only reason why I continuously keep playing this game is because my favorite character, Yuri, is still in it. And that is how you properly make a good story. Not by adding 1,000 characters or by making it, I don't know, last forever. But simply having good characters that make you feel like the story has lots of nuance in it and just engages you further. Same thing with Iroh and Zuko from Avatar, because they are essentially the perfect antagonist to Aang, because it just, they make it even more interesting. I don't know, I have a whole thing when it comes to villains. Villains are just the coolest part of a story. That's originally why I liked the beginning of Death Note, because I absolutely loved the idea of N. Suggest them to me. I also want to try and get into some horror anime, but I wouldn't mind seeing some sad ones as well. I want to find the ones I feel more interested in. because I know that I'm not a more shonen guy, but I want to expand my field, expand my horizon, if you will. I like the darker and grittier ones, thanks to Hellsing Ultimate. I love the nice gritty animes, because I don't know what it is. Hellsing perfectly balanced humor, grimness, and awesome action with its very mature themes and subject matter and all that. That kind of balance it out itself out at the end. Anyway, back to my game. Well, maybe. Well, some things that I wish could. On the other hand, have you read something that overstays its welcome? Yeah, definitely. I think of at least one that I would that's unbearably like halfway through, the ending got really sucked. So it sucks when something good has to end, but it also sucks when they just keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore. Like Dragon Ball, Bleach, Naruto. Because it sucks either way.
Well, that's nature of things. They come to an end.
That's what we were saying! Exactly! That's what we were literally talking about, how if a story runs on for too long, it gets bland and boring, but the end of a story is what makes it so great. The two fall silent. They slowly eat while making their way through the respective ring material. Except Natsuki doesn't seem to touch her food at all. You don't go out on weekends, right?
Excuse me?
Like with friends, at the mall or downtown or whatever.
I'm not totally shut in, you know.
Oh, my bad. For making exceptions.
I'm sure I go less often than other people, like you and the others in the club. I don't really meet with friends or arbitrarily spend time like that. Like, usually meeting with my board game group.
Board game group?
It doesn't matter. It's just more nerdy stuff.
You! No, talk about your board game stuff. Hell yeah. Wait, is there a tier list for... Hold on. Another Happy Sugar Life? And When They Cry, but for when they cry. Another. Ooh. Oh, I've seen another. Sugar Life? Oh, that actually looks super, super cool. But save it for last. That I will. Okay, I think I remember seeing another. I could be wrong. Yeah, I remember seeing that one. God damn it. Okay, I need to figure out where I can find the first two. Few scary parts. Genres, drama. Oh, theme cycle. Ooh. Okay, now I need to find it. Episodes. A synopsis yet? Do you have any places you can suggest that I can find these for free? I know it's a little weird asking, but also, are you serious? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Bleh. What are you on? Currently for anime? I do Crunchyroll for watching anime, but they don't have Happy Sugar Life or When They Cry. I also can't watch another until, hold on, well, I can't watch another at the moment as it's like a premium. Though I think I remember Netflix originally having it at some point. Yeah, on Netflix. Oh, it might be a location thing, actually. I think I could switch over to Japan to see if I can find it. That'd probably be a good idea. Anyway, I should get back to my game. Why do you ask anyway? I was just curious. Just didn't realize I could just realized I couldn't picture it, so I was just curious. Yuri looks at Natsuki and realized that she's shaking. Don't look at me like that. Sorry. Come on outside. Natsuki pulls her knees to her chest and puts her head down. Can't take this. Did I do something? Yuri gets flustered, her mind racing over what she might have said or done. I did. I ended. Texted them earlier, done them. I just blocked them because I'm afraid of their responses. Now it feels like I'm dying inside. That's... that sucks. Totally unsure of what to do, Yuri can barely find words to offer. Meanwhile, the sound Natsuki's unusually hard breathing fills the air. Then she speaks again, really above a whisper. Help me. I feel sick. I want to hit my head against things. Help me, I can't take this. You must be having a panic attack. That realization, Yuri's demeanor suddenly changes. I have experience with this, so I'll help you through it, okay? Natsuki meekly nods through her rapid breathing, head still buried in her knees. Yuri slides herself to Natsuki, sits on the top step behind her. Then she puts her hands on Natsuki's shoulders. Can you feel my hands? Natsuki nods. Her shaking becomes more apparent through Yuri's sense of touch. Yuri keeps her voice low and gentle. You're safe now. You're in a good and safe place, where nothing can hurt you. Natsuki nods once more, though Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulder. She can practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck. We'll do a breathing exercise together. All you have to do is listen to my breaths. Breathe along with me. Let's breathe in now. Yuri takes a deep, slow breath. Beneath her hands, she feels Natsuki's shoulders rise as Natsuki takes a breath of her own, trying to mimic Yuri. They exhale together. though Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out. Oh, thanks. Sorry, I was busy, yeah, sorry, I was just busy trying to play the game. They sail together, though Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out. That's good. Let's keep going. Yuri breathes in once more. Natsuki joins her. They continue like that for a few more cycles. Yuri closely monitors. Eventually, Yuri feels Natsuki rests more of her weight on Yuri's palms. Let's focus on the physical world. All you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breaths going in and out. Ah, that's okay. I see a lot of the proper quote-unquote weebs talking about how they prefer the subs over the dubs. It's just meh. The only reason why I listen to the English versions when offered is because I prefer English language. However, because I want to slowly learn Japanese, it's better to watch the dub but have subtitles over it. Also, people who complain about subtitles might as well get backhand from me. Alright? Subtitles are helpful for people who require them. Because guess what? If somebody's speaking German and wants to watch anime, they're not going to watch the sub or the dub. Because guess what? Not every anime has German subtitles. Well, German languages put into the anime. Sometimes you just have to get subtitles. All you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breaths going in and out, and the weight of my hands on your shoulder. You're in a safe and comfortable physical space. Minutes pass in silence. By now, the worst of it is past, but Yuri is determined not to move away until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki has lifted her head off her knees. Breathing has mostly steadied. Then, she takes a final deep breath and slowly pulls herself to her feet, causing Yuri to let go. She stretches her arms. I'm sorry, didn't mean to freak out. I know what my deal is. You don't need to apologize. This must be enormously stressful for you. Is that gonna happen? Gonna keep happening? It may or may not. We take the measures to help prevent it in the future, but think it'll naturally get better over time. Natsuki motions sit back down again, so Yuri moves over. Yuri turns away to pick up her open books from the dusty floor, which she had hastily set down earlier. She brushes the dust off the cover. I don't think I've gotten through that at all. You're not alone. Feeling shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap. Oh. But from now on, you don't have to do anything alone. That is adorable. As she says that, Yuri tenses up. It's rare for her to so openly share her thoughts. Something about Natsuki, of all people, makes it feel so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because, like Yuri, Natsuki is so timid and unsure of herself. Technically yes. I'm currently sharing at the moment. You know how it is. It's easier to get a hold of Netflix when you share. Natsuki does such a good job at hiding that she's taken a long time for Yuri to finally realize it. Because of that, Yuri is able to deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted, demonstrating that you deserve the love of others. You can accept that for the first time, then perhaps you can begin the tremendously journey of learning to love yourself. Oh my god. Do we mean that? We go regret saying that if you do. God damn it. Why does you have to always be adorable in every photo that you get put into? God damn it. I mean, this is just an adorable picture by itself, but... How so? Because I'm gonna have a lot of free time during the weekend from now on. You're looking for sad anime. Oh no, Hana? It is feckin' adorable. I think after the stream. Genres. Are you serious? Sci-fi, drama. I like the first one is Japanese teen TV shows, school anime, and anime series all show up. It's like, you just need to say anime series. You don't need to say, well, you just need to say school anime. You didn't need to say like Japanese teen TV shows. Like, we get it. No, but I'll get around to watching a bunch of them. So, if you'll give me permission to be as annoying as I want, and drag you on to a lot of places. See, but you already said it, so you can't take it back now. Well, you always said, so you can't take it back now. I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then. Ah, that's all good. You can let me know in time. Again, I need to get around to watching them too. I know a good ice cream place. No? That means you'll finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor. Huh? What are you talking about? No, you don't remember. First day you came to the club, you guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor. But for me, you said you had no idea. Seriously? Oh, not that at all. Oh, wait, yes I do. So it's probably green tea. Oh, that is adorable. Okay. Yeah, Natsuki, lucky you. Your game bumped up one. You get to be number 2. It's always number 3. Something about Natsuki being absolutely adorable in the scene kind of puts her a bit higher up. Maka's still number 4. Screw Maka. But Yuri shakes her head. It's a good guess, but my favorite is usually to get chocolate and raspberry together. Chocolate and raspberry? How fancy. How's that fancy? Oh, I don't know. I feel like I should have guessed something like that. Maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry. Hey, strawberry's my favorite. What coincidence. God, why is this so adorable? No, this title is gonna be way better than the last one. Where before it was like... Yeah, she is very, very thick in ties. Though Yuri's actually thicker. Have you seen some of the images she has? I'll show you like some of them. Like, Maka may have a bit of thick thighs, but Jesus Christ, Yuri has some thick thighs. Like, holy Jesus.
I think it helps to have something to look forward to. I still have the sick feeling in my
I still have the sick feeling in my stomach. I want the... yeah. Screw the 3D waifus. We need the 2D waifus. Actually, have you seen Alucard? That man is pure husbando vibes from him. Dude is straight husbando. Like, look at that man. You could not tell me that he's pure husbando vibes. It's easier now to convince myself that I did the right thing.
Is there anything better I could be doing?
Not that I know of. There's nothing that'll make this easier for me. Well, I did more than I thought anyone could. Come to think of it, we never talked about the letter you wrote. But I feel like we're way past this point. I don't even know what to talk about. Except I think it helped me understand my needs a little bit better. The way I like to be treated. The kinds of friends I want to have. That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place. Even though I was scared of causing more problems. God, this is still absolutely adorable. I know I keep saying that, but it really is. Even though I was so scared of causing more problems.
I thought it was coincidence that you ran into me here initially.
Oh, well, not exactly. Oh, don't worry, this section's almost over and I'll probably end there. Like I said, I have work that I need to do tomorrow, so can't stay up too late. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Nothing. But I had to show you, like, the differences in thickness. I may have tracked you down may have tracked you down first. With the help of Sayoi.
But you said...
I was shy, okay? Wasn't waiting until, like... Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
I guess I'm glad that you worked out the courage. Even if it was in your own way. You can tell you've been making a lot of difficult decisions. It's brave. It will make things better in the long run. I think anyone would be proud of you for it.
Anyone? You mean like you?
Yes. Like me.
Oh. You. You know, I could get used to this.
As long as you don't tease me too much.
Fine. Just will then.
That's fine. I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now. I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings.
Thanks. Feels nice to be reassured. The two girls continue their conversation through the remainder of the lunch. A new feeling hangs in the air, a greater sense of certainty in their path forward. In just a few hours, there will be another Literature Club meeting, where the 4 club members will happily spend time together. Each of them, all with their own special qualities, something unique they can deliver to one another. Through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow, find new happiness together. The end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yuri thinks to herself. Since she's about to finish her long-running series, be best to have a new book lined up. For us this weekend, would be a good time to visit the bookstore. Together. Oh no. Paula Minor. Date, Wednesday, December 4th, 2019, 2:06 a.m. Subject, re-ethics. Simply put, it is not our job to arbitrarily decide upon some code of ethics just because we're the first ones to do this. To our knowledge, that is the government's job to figure out, long after we've made enough headway for it to no longer apply to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this anyway, because humanity's code of ethics is based upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants, only for the creatures we can conceivably project our emotions onto. The humans in our VMs operate completely different from us on a fundamental level, and therefore should not be taken any more seriously than a machine that's programmed to print. I feel sad. We're engineers, not philosophers. Ooh, the story behind all this is getting far more at hand. Self-love. Oh, that is absolutely adorable. Anything new here? Nope. But like, look at this. Like, she may be a little thick, but holy Jesus. Hold on, I think I can actually find a better one. Like right there is a good example of how thick Maka is. Where can I find a good one for Yuri? God, that is still a great picture. Glad I accidentally found that one. Like, Jesus! Look at that! Frickin' unit! Like, Jesus! So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really only missing 5 poems now. And only 3 secrets left there. We're only missing 1 background. It's between this one or this one for my favorite Doki Doki music. You know what, I should try and do a tier list for it. Just in general my favorites from the series. I think I kinda like Dusk a bit more. There it is. Where's my text? Oh, that is so much nicer. Okay. That should be lined up perfectly. Look at that. Like, this is such a beautiful way to end it out. But this was super, super fun to do. I absolutely enjoy sitting down every time to record these. This is just so much fun. But next time... Let's see. What do I feel like doing next time? Could play Deltarune. Actually, I should start Killer Love. That would be a fun series to start up next. Yeah, I hope you can come by for more streams. That'd be fun. Besides, it's kind of lonely having like 1 or 2 people occasionally talk on stream. But if you have any suggestions for games or ideas that I should do for a stream, the Discord channel is like 5 different suggestion boxes, each of which I highly suggest checking out to see what you can suggest. I believe there I have questions, emotes or emojis, songs to sing, games, art, voices. Of course, I'll open more in case people need it. I think I'll open one for anime. Because I feel like that would be something, would be very interesting to throw there. Crimson Gray. Don't know if I could find that on Steam, but I'll check. Not Gary, Gray. Yeah, psychological horror game. I absolutely love jumping into psychological horror games, though. They're so much fun. I think just in general I enjoy the idea of psychological horror. It gives you a different sense than most other just stories. There's so much fun can be played around with more. But thank you for everybody who stopped by, anybody who will stop by, and anybody who checks this out if it turns into a video or something. It's always fun to do these. It's always fun to just hang out, chat, and I hope I see you all in the next one. Now Leaf. With probably one of the best exit songs, Your Reality.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? reality. And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Thanks for stopping by. Check out my next streams. Bye-bye.